Hello, this is Ivar again from Norway. Today I'm going to show you a little Mysis imitation. This is a fairly quick tie, so I just have to pick up some little hook I got here. This is Chinese factory made this wide hook gap. It's been good hook, never broke from me, so it's very sharp. So I got it fastened in the vise. This Mysis imitation I want to make of UV glue, so UV resin, if you may say it that way. So I use mono thread to make it. For ice I make cut off a piece of a mono, and I use this lighter to melt it on both sides, and cover the whole thing with UV resin. This UV resin is a flexible type from Solaris. In the start of this video, later on, I will show you this picture of Solaris UV resin that I use, and finally I coat the whole thing with UV thin from Solaris. Very good products, both of them. So I just have to start on with this video. The way I start, I just attach my thread. This is a 0.1 mono. I got this on a large roll from a foreign country. So now I just use this is a organza ribbon from I just buy it from a craft shop. And the way I prepare this, I use my scissors. Try to show it on the video here. Okay, I cut on the one side of this ribbon. This ribbon is the edges is kind of welded or something, so I just cut it open on the one side and just keep on using the scissors to the end. Okay, so the fibers on this goes this way. You can see that, yes. Okay, then I tear off these fibers from this ribbon. You see, I'm not sure if you can see it on the video, but yeah, you see, I got about 3 or 4 fibers. That's a little too little, so I just have to tear off some more. Okay, then I got enough. Just adjust the length on this, and I make them double. Okay, and I leave a piece of organza ribbon on fibers on the over the hook eye, about 3 or 4 centimeters, and just use my bobbin to tie on down and go up about some distance from the hook eye. Don't know how long it is, but it's about this. Okay, so now I'm gonna prepare my eyes. I just have to get a piece of mono, get my scissors, not the Dr. Slick scissors that I have, but another one, and I find little tweezers here, fine point tweezers, and use my lighter to melt the end. Okay, try to show you better on this video here. Okay, you see that? And blow on it. Okay, and then the other side, do the same procedure. And blow on it so it hardens. I think that's enough. Just test with my fingers. Yes, that's cold now. So now I just lay it on the top of the hook and use my tying thread to attach this. It's much easier that way. This is a trick I learned from the videos from Dave McPhail. It's a very smart trick. Now you can adjust it, and I just use cross wrappings, figure 8, to get this on place on this hook. Okay, that's enough. Just use my whip finish by hand. I don't want to use the tool. It takes a long time. You know, this is a quick tie, so you can crank out a whole lot of this on a short time. Okay, now I'm gonna use a little use my marker pen to make a black spot on every eye, each eye. Okay, take the other sides too. Okay, that's enough. Okay, I'll leave this like this for now. So now I'm gonna use my UV resin. And thing I just forgot to say in the start of this video, I place a little drop of UV glow, also from Solaris, in this middle of the body here, because I want to use this to glow. Want this fly to glow when I use my light on it, especially on cold winters days when the light is sparse. I think this can attract some fish, and I use the rotary function on my vise to just turn this whole thing around. I think it's much easier this way. You don't have to take your hook out of the vise to do this procedure. Okay, it's not so very important if it's not very even, this glow drop. And now, just to make this stick, I use my light, UV light. Okay, now it's hard. This UV resin from Solaris cures fantastic. I'm very pleased with it. I think it's one of the best products on the market. Okay, you see, non-stick, very good. Okay, take a little more with my pencil here. Okay, black and shiny. Now I'm going to proceed with the rest of this fly, and I switch to another. Okay, this type I want to use now. This is Solaris UV Flex. And and this was the glow type. It stands UV cure, thick hard formula with the glow function. Okay, you're gonna get a better picture of it later on. So now you just have to apply some little drop here. You can use this fine tips from Solaris. This kind of UV glue is very thick, it's flexible, and this way I want to use a larger hole in the tip here just to get it out, and applied it carefully on the fly here. Don't take too much at once. Okay, just apply it with my bodkin. This is a tricky part. You can, if you want, use the rotary function here also. And I think this first part looks okay, so I zap it. This is a Mysis imitation. It's a very tiny shrimp that lives in our waters. I think all the cold waters here up north, I think it's present here. I'm not sure how it is in the States or all elsewhere in the world, but this is a pattern primarily I make for Scandinavian waters. And by all means you can also use it elsewhere if you have some critters that match this little creature. Okay. Now I'm getting well over half done. You can see this glue from Solaris is very flexible. You can see I can use this I can move this around. I think now you get a little tail here. You get this in the front, and what I'm gonna do with that I'm showing you now. I'm going to use a little tricky here. Okay. Now I think I just have to use my little thread again. Attach it. Just have to. Like that. This thread is transparent. You won't see it, especially not when I cover all this with the UV glue. Okay, now I take this front of this organza, and I use my tine thread to place this, make it point backwards. That's, my folks, it's the imitation of legs on this little critter. And now I just have to use my hands to make a whip finish. I think you can use all this procedure without use any thread, but I think it's much easier to use the tine thread. Now I'm going to cut off the excess here on the back. I leave a little piece that's not covered in glue because that will add some movement to this fly. Okay, and I'll leave this on a little bit longer because now I'm going to cover it with some more UV glue. And now I'll just use my bodkin. I place a little drop of this stuff on my bodkin, just has to squeeze out some little. Okay, just press some. There you have it. Okay, it's very easy to get too much on this at once. Okay, I think it has got it on place now. So I just sap it, and I just sap it for about 5 or 6 seconds, I think, just to cure it properly. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, turn it around. Now I'm gonna use this product. I tried to show this one too, but I will show you a little better picture of this in this video, so just hang on there, folks. This is UV Cure ultra thin flytier resin. It cures stone hard, it's thin and applicable, and it comes with a little brush that makes make it easier to apply to this fly. And this thin resin, it smooths out the little uneven things on this fly. And I don't know if you can see it on this video, but when you cure this resin, this it comes a little smoke from this fly. It's very funny, very funny. Okay, now I cure it. Maybe I shall put on some more. I have to see. Be careful not to put some glue in this hook eye, because that's always makes a mess. You can always use a little feather or something to get it out of the hook eye. Now I covered the whole hook with this UV resin, and it cures fantastic. It cures fantastic, folks. Okay, this is now almost done. The only thing I have to do is to measure out this length of these legs to the hook point and cut it. Okay, just have to spread it a little out with my scissors. This is an imitation of legs. I'm sure you can use feathers or all kinds of materials, but I like this transparent, translucent thing about this fly. Okay, folks, that's all. This is a Mysis imitation, a little shrimp, made by me, Ivar Ekeberg from Norway, and I wish you all a happy evening, and tight lines, and watch out, some more videos are coming your way. Subscribe to my channel, and I try to keep up with this pace and post some more videos soon. And watch out for look in this video. I will post some information on this UV resins that I use and where to buy it. So bye for now.